Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Total War Rome 2 on the Divided Impera mod, where we are playing as the Nabataeans and where we are trying to build our major spice empire. And we have just now taken Ecbatana with 2 armies, and they are kind of weakened now. They've taken a lot of damage and they certainly need some replenishment, but we can't actually do that right now because this is a newly taken territory and the population is actually not really fitting ours, so we will have to pull them back in to Seleucia somehow. We also are now able to push Hisham further west, or east I mean, towards the actual border so he can actually do some work. And also we have a problem here with the Parthians, who are moving up towards our territory. I don't know if they're gonna move against Tushpa or if they're actually gonna go into our territory. But luckily we do have the mighty Masood standing in their way. But the infantry is actually quite bad, and overall it's actually quite bad, this army here. We certainly need some better units. But we have already recruited the maximum number of units of these guys here. The Babylonian heavy spearmen, who would be very useful. So we'll have to get one of these here, the Nabataean bodyguard infantry or the Nabataean medium spearmen. And they are not that strong actually, but they're quite expensive as well. I mean, these guys are good and expensive, but these guys, they're just expensive. These guys, they are alright. We already have 2 of them, but we do have quite a lot of gold. We are losing a lot of food, but that's mainly because we just took Ecbatana here, which will lower the food consumption by a lot. And as well, we have this stables building here, which we also just should get rid of. In Susa, we can also build something. Here we should probably build the glass smelter. We should probably look around in every region, because I do believe we were trying to reorganize everything. Or not, maybe I just forgot, okay. But we should probably look into getting some food. In Hekra we do have a farm, which we could upgrade. We probably should. Let's do that. And then where else? We could change this port here from a harbor to a fishing port. And I actually think we might need to do that. So let's do that right away. And what about this army right here? Shimda, where are you going? I don't remember. Were we sending you down to the Himyas? Or are we gonna move you... Oh, never mind. We're just gonna move you out towards Seleucia. And as expected, they actually do attack, and we can't do anything against this, so we'll just have to also solve this one. We could try and strike back, but maybe not. And I just realized they actually moved away from Ecbatana, so we're actually safe over there for now, until they do come in with another army or something. So they actually just formed up right there. We have 2 rebellions and 1 imminent in Mada. One of them is over here in Tushpa, and then the other one is in Hatra down here. Okay, so we can make Hisham deal with this rebellion, and then we can have Masood, who needs to deal with this somehow. I'm not sure he can, actually. Let's just try to ambush them right here, and then hopefully he can push through. Meanwhile that's going on, we should probably get some more units into this army here. And we are fighting cavalry units, but I actually think we need some of these guys here. We can get one of them. And then some spearmen, some light spearmen as well. And Yatra, you are moving back to Seleucia, where you hopefully will be able to replenish. No, you're not, but that's because we're losing food. We need to deal with that somehow. Which region is actually consuming most food? You are consuming a lot as well. Let's turn off taxes here. There we go. It actually helped. Then in Mada as well, let's turn off taxes here too, because right now you're only being built. Basically a garrison town. Now we're at least in positive food again. New political appointment, okay. Your concealed army has been discovered. Of course they have. And we have a rebellion in Ecbatana. And we have gained a new child, Kalik. And the sandstorm, good. there was a sandstorm and I tried to reclaim the cargo and it actually worked. So now we're getting plus 15% wealth from all comers and plus 1 public order in all regions. So that's very good. And now he's actually replenishing, and I'm gonna put you inside the town because that would mean you would replenish even faster. Look at this, only 5 turns. That's quite quick, actually. And we need that. Yeah, Shimda, you can get more units now. You can only get 1 of these units here, and we're going to take that. You can also get 1 more noble unit, and we're going to take that as well, and that's this army actually completed. And it looks like the Egyptians are actually moving out, trying to help us, so that's good. Hopefully they can deal with them. We actually do have a marker on them, so they will probably help us. Hisham, you are also getting close now, and you can probably help too. For now, you can just deal with these rebels. And they actually pose quite a big threat, apparently. And we're apparently gonna lose quite a lot of men by doing this. So we're gonna fight this one manually. So let's make a quick save and then go straight into this battle. When it's concerning this game here, actually, this series here, I'm thinking we're gonna go on for about 5 to 6 more episodes, and then we're actually gonna switch it up because this wasn't supposed to be a very long campaign, and the main goal is actually dragged out to become something completely different. And when we're actually gonna reach our goals, we're already gonna be pretty close to actually completing the main game, so we might just as well have just completed the whole game instead of just doing the shorter version. So I think we're gonna cut this campaign to only being 20 episodes, so that's about 5 to 6 episodes away. So we're gonna try to get as much footage in here and as many interesting things to happen in these episodes as possible, but I can't promise anything. But after that time, I'm thinking that we might move over to another game. And I know I just talked about 3 Kingdoms, but maybe Total War Attila could be interesting as well. I do own that, and I have asked a few of you already whether you would prefer 3 Kingdoms or Attila, and most of you says Attila, mainly because it's more aligning with what we're actually doing right here. It's more like this game, so I think we're gonna play Attila. So with that said, we're gonna have to figure out which faction we wanna play as, and we could make that decision right now, but I think we're gonna choose that later on. I'm gonna ask this question again then. But for now, it would always be a good idea to just comment which faction you prefer, because it will always make a huge difference in the end. And I just realized they actually don't have any archers. They only have skirmish cavalry, so we have the range advantage. So when we are gonna be in range, we're just gonna pepper them down. So archers, you can move forward in front of the line. We're actually gonna send our weaker units up in front as well, just to screen. Oh, actually, no. We can't actually do that. They're moving out too quickly, so let's send them out. You guys, actually, one of you can go to this flank, and you guys can go to this flank. Move forward, move forward. Archers are firing. I hope you are. Come on, quickly. You guys can go into phalanx formation, because they are moving towards you now. Hisham, what are you doing? I don't know. Sit right there. You are forming up. Good. You're moving out to the side as well. And it seems like the most pressure is on this side, so let's send the other units over there as well. You guys can start flying around. General can do the same. And our front line should hold. Archers shoot at that general, actually. Actually, no. You two can target them. And the other two can target the other cavalry unit. Didn't they have another one? I don't know, it's gone. So you can just shoot the general, yeah. You have caught them. Archers, you two at least should stop firing. Target them instead. Push in. You shouldn't actually move forward, so just sit here. General, move around. We can do a nice flank here. Should probably push all the way over to this side so we can actually get rid of these guys, because these are probably the weaker units. So let's go into Flying Wedge so we can move faster and do a more devastating charge. And let's target the Arabians' short swords. And can we get a good charge here? Oh, that was amazing. And are they still firing? They are. I thought it took off firing at will. But never mind. Let's send in our Levy Spearmen. This is not a good idea, to be honest, but this is what we got. Hisham, deal with them. You guys are flanking around. These guys should probably get all the way out here. Try to get over and help our levies. So come on, get out, get out, get out. The battle is turning in our favor though. You help over here, but you guys should get over here now. Decisive victory. Let's take out the captives. Down they go, and now we should probably help Masood up here. Hopefully the public order won't be too bad. I mean, it's gonna be at -13 actually. Wow. But it's mainly because we have an army inside the town. And are you replenishing as well? No, you're not. But you do have a rebellion, and we should probably get you outside the town for now. Or is that actually a good idea? They could strike at any moment, and that would actually be bad if they were outside the town then. So let's just deal with the rebellion. And, oh, there were 99%. I made a mistake there, never mind. Let's deal with them, release the captives, and then go inside the town again, where you will be protected. Diplomacy? I haven't looked at this in a while. I'm used to 3 kingdoms. Oh, this is so underdeveloped. This is why I prefer 3 kingdoms. The diplomacy is just so much better. And the characters as well. I love that game right now. I'm sorry if I'm ranting too much about it. We can get... Oh, we already do have 2 of them. So let's get another one. And some slingers as well. And the turn again. Distant shores. Our fishermen have sighted a foreign ship at the port. Its captain claims to be a merchant from a distant land, sent to trade with us, but he refuses to name his home port. Should we consider his offer? He could be an enemy. We could allow trade, which will increase the wealth from maritime commerce by 300%. We could deny trade, or we could confiscate his cargo. I mean, we are the spice traders, so why should we decline a trade? Let's allow it for now. And a rebellion in Impera again, of course. It's right here. But now we do have a lot of armies up here. And the Egyptians are almost able to help us in this fight. But never mind, let's just fight this one ourselves. They actually do retreat. Let's run them down. Here we go. And now they're actually gonna be on the field and oh, wow, they do have a lot of cavalry. Should we fight this one? I mean, it could be fun. I mean, the last battle weren't really that interesting, so of course we should fight this one. Let's do it. Night battle? No. Let's just go straight in and hopefully we can deal with their cavalry horde, their cavalry armada. Okay, we're gonna fight in the desert and it's gonna be in open plains as well. I think we're gonna wait for our reinforcements over here, so let's just form up like this. With these guys in the front line right here. Our skirmishers in behind. These guys can be a second line just in case they actually do push through the first one, because that is actually a major concern for me right now. I would hate for that to happen. These guys can be on the side, they're actually strong enough to take a charge. Our cavalry can stay on this side as well, and Masood can be right here. Our reinforcements, they can just fall in line wherever they are. Our horse archers should probably ride out to scout ahead and see where they are. They're probably gonna stay over here on this hill here where there are traps and whatever it is. Luckily we have Hisham and a lot of stronger front line units here. They're probably going to take the front line. So let's see, these guys here, they can move out to the side. And then we're going to have these guys here form a front line with these guys. So they should form up right there. Oh, wait. We have 2 more units right here. They can join as well. The bigger the front line, the better. So there we go. These guys here, they can be reserve units just in case they do flank around. And we have more archers as well, so that's certainly perfect. We need these guys. We need them to deal with these guys. So let's see, where are you going? You're going out furthest, so you can go over to this side instead. Stay right there. You guys should push out even further to scout ahead. Go to this hill right here. Is it possible for us to actually lure them out? I mean, I don't know if we can, but should we try to? Yeah, let's try that. So let's send out our cavalry first. And then just start peppering at them. Just say, come at me, bro. And then hopefully they will listen. I just realized they do have some flaming balls. That could be a problem, but they're actually pushing out now. Come on, get closer to us, get closer. They are in range of our cavalry now. So fire at will, guys, fire at will. And here we go, the first volley has been shot, and we should probably push back behind our own friendly lines. These guys go into phalanx formation quickly. And you guys, are you able to shoot? Not yet, but they are getting closer now. Okay, they're pushing in quickly. Get back, get back. I'm a bit scared for this region over here. Maybe they're gonna take a lot of damage, but hopefully they can stay alive for a bit longer. Our archers are now able to fire as well, so this is gonna be good. This is mainly gonna be a skirmish battle. And it doesn't seem like they're actually trying to get around our flanks, so let's just face the right direction. And they're definitely having the most amount of units over here, so let's form up on this side with these guys. And you can just sit right here and wait. It doesn't seem like they're gonna do anything over here. Actually, you can push over here now. And we can already see over here on the right side that our units have gained a few kills. Which is good, because we can't actually run them down. They are cavalry, they're just gonna run away if we do try to run after them. So we definitely need these kills here. They do have some cataphracts here, which certainly should just charge in at our units and then do a hell of a bad charge against us, which will just destroy our front lines. But luckily they aren't doing that. Right now they're just allowing us to do fire back at them. Where are these guys and why aren't they shooting? Shoot right there. I would like to see a good hit here. I mean, they are cataphracts, so maybe nothing will happen, but yeah. Actually, fire these guys instead. Let's get rid of the missile cavalry first. Like this unit right here, they are already losing a lot of men. There we go. It was the wrong unit I was targeting. Sorry. Horse archers, you can probably move around here, and seems like their cataphracts are moving around now. That's certainly interesting. Maybe they're gonna charge in now. I would like to see that. The battle is turning in our favor. We have taken out a lot of their cavalry actually. One of them just had over 100 kills. That's our slingers. Great. And we have barely used any of the ammunition. These guys have used a lot, but these guys have not actually. These guys aren't even firing. I mean, they are now. These guys are taking a lot of damage. That's not good. These guys as well. But I think we are gonna be fine. You can push over here. The general is moving over to this side. And when are they done with this? I don't know, let's just fast forward a bit so we can actually go to the interesting part of this battle. I think we're gonna turn our formation a bit just so they are facing their main army's direction now, like this and like this as well. You guys can go over here. Cavalry move along as well. You guys can get all the way around actually. And we're starting to run low on ammunition now. That's not good. It was actually our slingers. I thought they had used a lot of the ammunition already. And it seems like the cataphracts are moving around now too, so get up here, infantry. The remaining part of their main army is up here now, so let's start focusing on that. And they have charged in as well over here now, so let's push up, push up. These guys can get over there. You guys should help as well. Archers, stand right there. You guys can get over here. You guys push forward as well. You guys get back. You guys can try to go for the general. And our own general can actually help as well with that. And it seems like we've repelled the first charge here, the first wave. Maybe. I mean, we are spearmen after all, and we are fighting cavalry. Horse archers just run down their missile infantry. No need for them to walk around here. And our cavalry have caught their general. This is gonna be a bloody bath over there, a bloodbath. But we're sending over even more cavalry to deal with this, to try and help. He's actually trying to escape. He can't do that. Okay, the general is actually gonna escape over here, that's fine. We're just gonna need to get rid of all his supporting infantry, because they are wavering and breaking here and there, so this is looking good. Horse archers get out and start firing instead of actually fighting. Archers are keeping on doing a good job. You guys right here should probably deal with these guys. The general is just right there, so our general is going to target them as well. You can fight these guys, you can fight them. And oh no, they found a gap in our front lines. That's what I didn't want to happen. Spearmen, get up there. This is looking quite good now. We are getting a lot done here. Yeah, this is going good. We are pushing in over here now. They are losing a lot of their space. They pushed away from their front lines, which was a mistake, and they've turned on the pits over here, which is certainly a problem, but both of our generals are over here. All three of them, actually. Run them down over there. Let's see, our remaining archers join up and start shooting over there towards that area. You guys can help over here. That's where the main force is right now. You guys can just hold this gap in case these guys try to push through. You guys can charge in here. You guys can fight. Go away from phalanx mode and let's see the charge. Not a great charge, but certainly a charge. And look at these guys. They look kind of cool. And what I feared had happened. They actually pushed through our front lines and now are targeting all our skirmishers. Okay, cavalry, not cavalry, spearmen, get over there. You guys help over here too. Archers, fall back, fall back. The enemy general is dead, good. Get away from there, start helping over here and deal with the remaining guys. They are basically all that's left over here. These guys getting dealt with, we need to get rid of these guys too. You guys should help with them. And basically everybody get off guard mode. And just start running everywhere. This should be the end of this battle here. Nothing too bad should happen now. We do have these horse archers over here that's gonna fight these very weak units here, or mercenary spearmen, but they are gonna do a great job. And these guys are basically done as well, so let's send our cavalry over to deal with the remaining guys. You guys can get out as well. Get out of wedge and start hunting them down. They routed over there now, so now these guys are gonna route too, I believe. And then these guys as well, and then that would be the end of this battle. There we go, that's him dealt with. Let's kill the captives. We can't allow them to be alive. And now we should go up towards the rebellion and start dealing with that, and also push out towards these towns over here. And with that done, we're actually out of time, so I would like to say thank you so very much for watching. And I'm glad to be back, and hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and a comment, and maybe subscribe as well, and until next time everybody, goodbye and spread happiness.